kid, I lived with my mom and my two sisters and don't get to see my dad as much as I'd like. Not having my dad around forces me to become a man much quicker than other kids my age. I do my own dishes and laundry. I'm always the one who answers the door just to make sure things are okay. And I feel like I can't show my feelings, so I can be there for my sisters and my mom. I feel like I have to be the man of the house. Luckily, I have my grandfather around. He teaches me everything I know. He teaches me how to be a man. Every night, my mom has to work. She drops me off to my grandfather's house. My grandfather always walks out with a football and he throws that right away. On this one cold night, my mom drops me off, he greets me as usual, and then says, "Get in the truck, let's go for a ride." I get in the truck and something smells funny. I ask, "Hey Pop, what's that smell?" He laughs and tells me it's his cologne. It's to impress the ladies. We both start laughing as he drives down the street. But then out of nowhere he says, "Eddie, when I pass away, everything's going to be on you." I don't know why he's talking like that. I look at him and say, "Pop, you're talking crazy." "Eddie, I'm serious. I could pass away any day now." As I'm looking out the window at the beautiful night sky, thinking about what she's just said to me, he taps me on the shoulder and asks, "You want to drive?" Now I'm terrified for a completely different reason. I don't know how to drive. He just says, "Drive on the block. You're not going to hurt anybody." He pulls over and I get in the driver's seat. He sits back and lets me drive. He smiles and says, "You go, boy." It feels good to know he believes in me. A couple of years later, me and my family moved from New York to Maryland. It's hard to be far away from my grandfather. I'm so happy on the 4th of July my grandparents come down to visit. We all go to a party that my family members are throwing. My grandfather has a couple of drinks and then instantly stops and wants to go home. Now, I know my grandfather, he likes to party, so I know there's something wrong. He would usually keep drinking and have a good time, but in this case, he just doesn't want to anymore. We take him home and then we go back. When we return home, my grandfather's awake on the bed, just lying there. I don't ask him if he's okay, but quietly I'm wondering what's up with him. Then on August 25th, 2015, around 9:30 p.m., I wake up to yelling and screaming. I can't imagine why mom's yelling and screaming so late at night, so I get up and go see what's wrong. My cousin had just called and told my mom that my grandfather killed himself. My mom has exploded in tears. Everyone in my house begins to cry hysterically. Then my great aunts and great uncle come over to show sympathy and support. I'm so upset that we're in Maryland and my grandfather's in New York. I know I can't change what happened, but I'm 5 hours away and I feel so powerless. We can't do anything except stay on the phone and keep taking in the news. I try my hardest not to cry in front of all the girls, but I can't help it. He was that special. I'm crying on my bed thinking, if I had been there, this wouldn't have happened. When I lived closer to him, I would go outside with him every day and talk about his plants and tell jokes. I'm flooded with memories from when I was younger. I remember the day he laughed, following me into the backyard, started jumping up and down the swing until all of a sudden, boom, he fell to the ground. I got off my swing so fast, laughing so hard until I cried. I remember all the funny jokes he told, the time he took me for a ride in the back of his truck, how every time I walked in his house, all I hear is "Eddie," and then he'd come over and give me one of his big, famous, aggressive hugs. How he would go to all my games and how much he was there for me. Then I remember how he used to always preach to me and my sisters, don't ever commit suicide. God doesn't appreciate it. But then he goes and does it. It's selfish. It's selfish because he didn't let anyone know how he was feeling. He didn't tell anybody what was going on. When I go to his funeral, I feel dead inside. There's no yelling, no aggressive hugs, and most of all, no grandpa. I feel like my own father has died. It's been 2 years and I still have sleepless nights. Processing my grandfather's death has been hard for me and still is today. From this experience, I've learned a lot. For instance, if you are having personal issues, don't give up, fight, talk about it, ask for help, let people know what's going on. My grandfather couldn't do that for some reason. He was dealing with health issues and struggling, but not letting anyone know. Right before he took his life, he saw a tragic car accident. He was traumatized by what he saw, but he didn't tell anyone about it. If he had talked to someone before he made a bad decision, it could have released all the stress and made his life a little easier. Speaking up about how I feel has really changed my life. Me telling my story, letting everyone here know what I've been through, has not only helped make me feel better, I think I'm going to gain more respect too. Pop, I forgive you for doing what you did because something was hurting you personally, and for some reason you couldn't talk about it. But there's been a hole in my heart that only you can fill. I wish you could still come to my games. I wish I could still hear your words of encouragement, but I can't. For now, I'll keep sharing my story, our story, and fighting for the both of us. I guess I'll just have to be patient and keep waiting for one of your famous aggressive hugs until we meet again.